And you should be all set, but he's not showing up in attendees yet either.
I'll tell him he's not.
And
I wonder if he's in last week's council meeting. He said for some reason he can't get through on the phone.
well, he's not in this meeting, so I'll give him a ring real quick and see if I can get in touch with him.
Yeah, I think he's in the wrong meeting. Meanwhile, I'll get started while you get in touch with him.
Sounds good to me.
Joe, just for record, it says you are in practice session on my phone. Is that something?
No, we started it. It's live.
Okay.
Hey, Jay.
Meeting called to order. Today is Tuesday, May 20th. It is now 4:34 p.m. Special town council meeting.
All right. Councilman Messier.
Here.
Councilman Licciardi.
He's here. He's just trying to get it logged in.
Okay. Council Vice President Williamson.
Here.
Council President Goslin.
Here.
Okay, quorum is declared. All right. Authorization to award contract to Innovative Sports Surfacing for installation of rubberized playground surface at Factory Street Playground in an amount not to exceed $82,296.
I would move the authorization.
I will second that.
Jay, you're not Messier. You're not Councilman Messier. You're not okay.
Now what?
Can't hear you. All right, there you go.
You could hear me second it though, right?
Moved and seconded.
Okay,
Now I
sorry,
can,
thought you
yeah.
heard. All right, sorry.
All right, Don, you want to give us some input?
You know what? Could we wait a minute for Jason?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'll wait.
If we could wait just a minute for Jason, I think that would be the wise thing to do.
Yeah, he might be on Tuesday's meeting.
I just resent the links to him, Dave. He was having an issue with it, so he should be on in another minute or two.
Who's the fuzzy bear behind you?
Jason, you're on. You just gotta unmute your phone.
Jay, can you hear us? I show him in attendees, Joe.
Yeah, all he has to do is unmute his phone. I gave him permission to talk.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see him. I can see his name on the screen.
Yep. He just has his phone muted, so he's just gotta unmute.
I believe it's *6 to unmute, Jay.
Hello?
There he is.
There you go, Jay. How are you?
Yeah. Good. How's it going?
Okay, for the record, Councilman Licciardi is now in attendance. All right, Don, you want to get started?
Yeah, Dawn Willett, DPW Director. We put this project out to bid and we had a bid opening on May 17th. We ended up with 4 bidders. The first bid was 5 Seasons at $118,170. Innovative Sports, who was the low bidder, they came in at $82,286. Power Play Little Tykes came in at $95,337. And the fourth and final bid was O'Brien and Sons, and they came in at $87,173. I checked and was able to find at least 3 similar projects for Innovative Sports, who was the low bid. I checked about their earliest starting date, and they said mid-June, so that shouldn't be a problem. I found out that they've got 14 crews that do the entire country, and they have 3 crews up in the New England area, and all of their crews have 10 to 15 years experience. They do have the ASTM certificates where they've tested their product and it meets the fall criteria for 8 feet, 6 feet, 4 feet, etc. They were $5,000 less than O'Brien and Son. And so I've recommended that we award to Innovative Sports.
And Don, they have assured us mid-June.
Mid-June, yes.
And what's the ETA of completion?
It will be probably 3 days. It's not going to be a long, long time period. This is
Okay.
quick. They have to do 2 pours. So 1 pour, then they got to let it set for a day, and then they'll do the second pour.
Any other questions from the council?
No, I mean, I don't have any questions. I think it was wise that we went out to bid. The process, I think we all thought O'Brien and Sons might come in the lowest, and they didn't. And as Don, as long as you've checked with the references and the starting date was as important in my mind as the quality of the work done. And if they can be there mid-June and it takes less than a week, that works. I think that probably works for everyone.
Just,
Assuming
I just have one.
that's-
quick-
Yep.
I'm
Jay?
sorry, I just, like, so once that's poured, like how long after that will it take to get everything like reassembled, like everything ready to go where we can like open it back up to the public? Cause I know kids have been, I don't know if they're still going there now, but I know people were going there even when it was closed. So, you know, I think even until that point, maybe we should make sure we do a better job of securing that area too, just so people know.
We've done just about everything we can. We've barricaded it. We've chained it. They go in, they take the chains off, they remove the fence, they jump the fence, or the parents drop the kids in over the fence. I mean, we'll continue to do what we need to do to try to keep it off limits, but it will be tough. And
Yeah,
when,
no, I get that.
and when we do the pour,
Yeah.
we will have a DPW representative, maybe a police officer, maybe the National Guard, but we'll have it down just to keep you have to keep people off it for at least 12 hours. So.
Yeah, that was the question I was going to ask. We do have to make sure that it is secured for at least that period of time, so it cures if indeed we decide that we're going to go this route.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, that's the only question I had.
And then just a general statement. Obviously, we're all aware that this project has been fraught with a lot of hiccups and hurdles since its inception. So I concur that it's a wise move to kind of do this one right as we finish it up. And I think it'll be a great reflection on the town and give us an opportunity to see how this product works and what we think the benefits will be as we assess on what we can possibly do in other sections of the town in the future. But at least, we'll finish this one strong and, have something to set some goals as we move forward and perhaps have some other funding opportunities to strengthen our recreational resources in town.
And clearly, it's a conversation, and I know the wood chip conversation versus board in place. If we do have the wherewithal to do it financially, and I think we do, I think, Mark, we'll ask you about your recommendation in a minute, but I think that it's important to, as you just said, to make this a showpiece and not have any issues and not worry about whether things have to be raked or not. I think the fact that Denise Wilhelm from the state made it clear to us in her email that she thought that it was she was excited and thought it was a good idea to actually go with the rubberized surface. It just makes sense, and it is time to make sure that this is done correctly and we can finally have a grand opening that we're really proud of.
Don, just
My
out of
only
curiosity. Oh, go ahead, Jack.
Sorry. My only concern
Okay.
was how we were going to fund it. I mean, obviously, the rubberized surface is the way to go. There is no maintenance. We don't have to worry about people coming in as far as employees and what that's going to cost and all that. But no, Mark, you did a good job of outlining that and figuring that out. So it eases my mind. My only other question is, are we dismantling the entire playground?
No, the playground has already removed all of the wood chips out of the playground. I have an individual going up there tomorrow to put a concrete block in underneath the gate so that the rubber will come up to the concrete block, and then the asphalt for the walkway and parking area will come up to the other side, and that'll be the transition into and out of the playground. I plan on having my guys in there Monday. If it passes, have them in there on Monday to start putting the stone in. And, we're pretty well set to roll with this thing. And I had a contractor up there today to International Paving, who's on an MPA. They're allowed to do this type of work. And he's going to give me an estimate probably by Monday to turn around and actually do all of the areas for the parking lot to make sure we get the, less than 2% grade. And we're actually shooting for 1%, and then a 5% grade after the actual parking area so that we can meet into the roadway without too much trouble. So I think we're going to be pretty much ready to roll here. And I think by the end of June, that playground will be open and thriving, and
I think Jason's question was more of, this gets poured around. We don't need to remove the equipment. It gets poured around the equipment is my understanding.
Correct.
I think it's just the carousel.
Right.
It's
Thank you.
It's all set. It just have to be poured. We did have to add a bench for ADA. For it to be an ADA bench, it has to have a back. And the bench that you have in there, the benches that you have in there have no back. So we've gone ahead and ordered 2 benches from O'Brien and Son to install those. And again, we'll install them, but I hope to have them by the end of next week.
Yes, that
Don,
was
when
one
all
thing
this
that,
is said and done-
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
go ahead,
Mary Beth,
Jason.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, really.
Don, when all this is said and done, are you going to be able to give us the total cost of this playground?
Yes, it may take me a week to pull all the different numbers together, but yeah, I should be able to pull something that's reasonably accurate.
I thank you.
And I know you probably wouldn't want to, this is just me. Can we decide on what color this is going to be?
I was just going to ask that question because actually
Yes,
somebody
'cause-
just texted me and asked me what color is it going to be?
Yeah, I mean,
I will send out a color scheme to you. I did request that from Innovative Sports. I believe we can get it so that it has an orange tint to it to match the playground equipment. It can't be orange though, is what I'm told. So, but we'll get a little orange tint to it.
Yeah, and black is probably weird for like kids. It's gonna be pretty hot, right? So you wouldn't really want to do black, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
actually, I thought it was a 50-50, that it was that it was flecked 50% black anyway, I thought.
It is. It's a 50% black, but because of the tint that you put into it, you don't really see the black. Therefore, it doesn't absorb the heat. So I'm
Okay,
told.
so I don't mean to be, yeah, so when they say orange-ish or orange-like, I'd really like to know what that is, because maybe it's,
Pinkish.
yeah,
Photos.
maybe it's better to go with the gray, or if indeed the orange-ish is gold or something like that. That's the only thing I would be concerned about. So I don't know if we can get again, I'd hate to go to this expense and finally get this done and have it aesthetically unpleasant and unpleasing as well.
I can tell you when the playground first got built, there was people complaining that we didn't vote about the color. So I swear to God, I go, wait, really?
There was plenty of thought about the color because the color came to the council to look at it.
I'll try to get you.
Yeah, we picked orange and black for a reason.
Well, and I again, you don't want something that clashes with the orange and black equipment up there. So if it's really orange-ish, because I thought when I went on the website, it shows orange, and that would be wonderful, but it also says indoor. So I don't know if they really can use orange out there or not.
It'll probably
As
be
much
more
as
of
I
a
like
peach.
as much as I like the teal and the bright green, we don't want those. I just want to make sure that it's not going to
And again,
make
I'll
kids
colors.
have to wear sunglasses while they're on it too.
Exactly.
All right, I gotta go into a meeting. Can we vote? I don't mean to rush it. Can we vote on it if there's no more questions?
Any other questions from the council?
I didn't
Hearing
know if-
none.
Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. There is one other attendee.
Yeah, that's HR. She wants to
Okay.
make sure we're behaving today.
Okay, all right.
I don't blame her.
So I'll take a roll call vote. Councilman Licciardi,
Yes.
Councilman Messier,
Yes.
Councilwoman Williamson,
Yes,
and I vote yes.
Thank you very much. I look forward to finishing this project up.
Not more than us. Not more
so
than
do
us.
we. Yes, so do we. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thanks for the work on it. And I'm excited to see what that orange-ish looks like, Don, all right?
Gonna park a food truck outside of it and have burgers.
There
Yeah,
you go.
and whoever's going to be at the Civic Center tonight, text me the results because I cannot be there. So
Okay.
that's on you, David or Mark.
It's on my daughter. She's inside intel. She's working.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, tell her that. All right, thank
How's
you
the
guys.
turnout been? Oh, thanks, Jay. How's the turnout been?
Bye.
They've been saying very boring, so I'll know more in a little bit. All right, I just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to
Motion to-
adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Good night and good weekend.
Thanks, Joe.
You too, Joe.
Take it easy.
Thank you.